So this is the strategy that I recommend for campaigns for your e-commerce brand. And just to give you a bit of insight, we have some clients that send 10 campaigns a month. We have other clients that send over 50 campaigns per month. And we audit dozens of brands every single month. And this is what we see works best, and this is what we do for majority of our clients, okay? Sometimes there is some outliers here, but this is the strategy that I recommend. And I've drawn out here on my Remarkable, okay? There's different buckets and there's different categories here that I recommend. The first one is to educate. And a lot of brands miss this. And you want to educate people about different things, okay? This can be about the industry. This can be about your brand. This can be about the collection. This can be about the product. Okay, so you basically just want to educate them on everything, okay? So you're gonna like build as much proof as possible and educate the customer as much as possible. And you can basically educate people about anything. It doesn't matter what industry you're in or what your product is, like even if it's clothing, there's still areas of education that you can do there, okay? But I think a lot of people just focus on like trying to really sell the product and they don't do enough of the education, okay? So I would actually split these evenly as well. Like 1/3 should be focused on education, okay? And like a classic example of that is just, you know, you can go off like your frequently asked questions, or you can go off like your customer support, like, hey, like what are people actually asking? Okay, like what do they want to know? And then you want to just like have different emails around that to educate people. And people might be in different awareness states as well, or, you know, people that have purchased once or purchased 5 times or never purchased. You want to obviously send them different education emails to some other people. Okay, the next one, this is probably the one that brands do the least out of these 3. Like brands do educate for sure. We see this when we audit, and they definitely do push to sell products, but not as many are really trying to build a relationship with their customer. So this is something that we've been doing for a long time. And there's one brand in particular where we do a certain email every Friday, and it's focused on like building brand and building that relationship. It's the email that has brought in the most revenue over all time. Like it beats Black Friday emails, it beats new product launches. It just does the best. Okay, so like this is some sort of like newsletter. I'd say this is more like storytelling. And overall, I'd say this is more like emotional. Sure, like this can be some education as well, but really like the goal here is you're talking to one individual person and you're trying to really like build that relationship with them. Okay, if that's like giving them insight behind the brands, tell them a story about how this changed someone else's life, and just getting more emotional there. Okay, and once again, this can be text or design. Generally text does better here, maybe with some images. Okay, but a lot of brands miss out on this. And like your frequency here as well, like if you are doing a newsletter style or whatever it can be, like I do recommend doing this weekly, but you can do like monthly recaps. You can do other stuff like that as well. But definitely recommend like looking at your current campaigns and having a deep dive, being like, how much of these campaigns are actually focused on like building the relationship there. You can also like, you can get people to reply here. So you can like have a CTA, it's like reply now or reply and let me know your thoughts. You can do more like feedback stuff here, where you're like getting feedback from people and then replying back to them saying we appreciate that so much, or just like directly reaching out to them. You can, there's a lot of other things that you can do here, okay? But this is probably the one that brands don't do the most, and you don't see like the immediate ROI. This is more like a long term, and if you're focused on building brand, highly recommend this. The next one is all around selling products, and I think people do this really good, but they just do the same thing over and over and over again. So definitely like think outside the box, how you can actually push people to buy your products. Obviously the obvious ones are like doing sales, okay? But you don't want to do that all the time. I recommend once a quarter, so every 3 months, you want to do like a big offer, okay? Like a big email exclusive or retention exclusive offer. Another one that works really good here that we've done is like a secret sale. This is like email exclusive, and like you make them really curious, and like you don't tell them what the offer is. So they only find out what the offer is when they get to the landing page or when they actually get to checkout, okay? You also want to like test different offers. So when you are doing this, like you want to test different offers and like what works for your brand. Is this a buy one, get one? Is this a percentage? Is this a dollar amount off? Like what works best for my brand? Because I remember when we done this for a client during Black Friday, they wanted to try this new offer. And we were like, hey, we've never done that before, as in like we've never tested that. Then what we done is we tested it before Black Friday. and it didn't really work that good. And we're like, okay, we don't want to do this. We want to stick to what we know works best, okay? So it's really good to test different offers to see what works. And you can also, like with this as well, you can reframe them where you can actually have the same offer if it's like 20% off, and then you can reframe that in different ways to like come at it with more angles. You know, just think outside the box here. Just think different. Like, how are other people doing it? Like, we don't just want to model, okay? We want to make sure that it's done differently, okay? And this can just be through different strategies, different messaging and stuff like that, right? And obviously it's like, yes, early access and things like this, but you can do it different. Like, for example, you can tie like a sale. You can send people emails that have received physical mail being like, hey, we just sent you something really exclusive in the mail. This is only for VIPs. We've never done this before, but if you get the mail, like you're super lucky. You're one of the lucky ones, right? And we're not doing this again. So like stuff like that, right? Where you're just doing things a little bit differently. You also want to like do this based on engagement as well. So if people are like close to buy-in, you can obviously do more specific stuff for that. You can do more reply emails to that segment being like, hey, you know, we're doing this thing, it's limited. You can add different timers in there. There's like different stuff that you can do in there to sell products. But these are basically the 3 strategies that I recommend for campaigns, and you just want to do a good mix of it. And as always, we're big on volume. So if you're pushing campaigns, I do recommend doing like 20 to 40 campaigns per month. We do have clients that do less than this, by the way, but that's just for some other reasons. Like I said, there's always going to be outliers. In general, I do recommend pushing between 20 to 40. Okay, and you don't want to obviously send these to everyone. These are going to be different segments, different buckets, because you want to talk to people differently. You want to talk to non-buyers differently, to buyers, to VIPs. Okay, and some people won't get all of these. Obviously, it depends on like where they are in the buying process. But this is how we look at campaigns. If you have any questions on this, let me know in the comments below. And if you want retention for brands to do a full retention audit for you, so you can reduce your cost to acquire a customer and increase your LTV, click the link below in this description, and if you're approved, we'll do that for you. Cheers.